college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Jacksonville State's offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Gets it out fast. On the move at the 30. Wide open spaces. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Snagged in the middle, it's Baldwin. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in, it's Cook.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. To throw, it's Wimsatt. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got it in the middle, it's Baldwin. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Go straight ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the precipice of a score, and they need 1 more yard. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Panthers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
The Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Kick is in the air. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Quick strike complete. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it fly on the move. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Wants to throw it. Using his feet to buy time. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top.
Well, we knew coming into this one the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with second and 12. Off the RPO, complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on first and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for the offense. Looking for a man. It's Wimsatt. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Dawson.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive system.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
FIU will line up to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air. It's Wimsatt. Grabbed over the middle. It's Petway. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Cook. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Recksteiner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Quarterback on the keeper.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his...
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Cook. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. The Gamecocks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gonna run it, it's Lions. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Payne. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Panthers headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The kick is on its way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those?
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Fires downfield. Got his man. They'll immediately call timeout. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. They'll move the tight end. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Still looking on the move. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking downfield very late in the half. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining 1st half than you? And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys at JSU Stadium.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, a lot of space. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. FIU pushing tempo.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to throw again. Here's a heat. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. FIU set up with another first down. They go to the ground.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The inside handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Now the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. FIU will line up to punt. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Gamecocks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. That last completion sets him up on second down. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, first and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's going to take off. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Setting up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. San Jose State has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Old Spartan Stadium. They're up by a field goal over San Diego State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Back to pass on second down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to throw, it's Wimsatt. Right on target this time. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So first down will open up the final period. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
And the Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Going right to work up top. Swings it out to the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets it to him on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got it in the middle, it's Petway. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Dropping back, it's Cunningham. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the... And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Cunningham. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Caught over the middle. It's Petway. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Sweet cut there. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He'll do it himself on the draw.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Quarterback now breaking the field. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Motion from the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Cook. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is